So still my new in drawer, it always will be. And these ones here, I still want to do a little video on those as well, so I'll pop it in here too. So that's those 4 back. I'll pop them in and I'll show you and see how it is. So as you can see, I have all the things back in here. It looks significantly better, so I'm going to move on. I also have some space back there, but I'm also going to move on to the next drawer, which is my skin drawer. So this is a little bit crazy. There's a lot of stuff here that I probably actually won't throw out, but I'm going to go through anyway. So here are my drawers taken out, and I had a little space at the back as well, and I had these little products here that didn't fit in here. So I'm going to be going through my foundations first. So in here I have some samples. I definitely know these are gone off, so these are Tarte samples. They have to go. So 4 foundations that I'm loving. I love the Born This Way Too Faced. I love the Rainforest of the Sea from Tarte. This product here is the Sleek Bare Kissed Illuminator. I love this product. Have to keep that one. I love the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. Absolutely love that foundation. So when it comes to this one, this is far too old. I know this has gone off. I have to dump this one. When it comes to this one as well, it's the exact same story. I know I have to dump it. Same as this one. This was like everyone's favorite foundation for a while. It has to go. And this one too here is far too old, and it was a little bit too dark as well for me, so that has to go as well. So I'm going to take out these little products here. So that leaves me with 3 foundations, which is crazy because this used to be busting. They actually fit in like perfectly, which is funny. So this one here is a Sleek Powder to Cream foundation. I hated this, I'm not gonna lie, I hated this. It has to go. This is the Morphe Loose Translucent Powder. Love this. I have to go. I love this. I'm gonna keep it. But this one didn't necessarily fit in the foundations, but I think I'm gonna leave it here anyway. This is a sample of Tarte's BB cream. I know this is far too old, so I have to dump it, even though I didn't necessarily try it. This foundation is Penny's Stick Foundation. I did a video on my channel testing this out. I didn't like it, so it's going. This here is a lipstick from college, and it's scraped again, so I'm going to dump that as well. Product here is the Cover FX Lightning Drops. So this is great for like foundations that might be a bit darker, like these ones. So I'm going to keep this one here. I'll pop that there. I'm going to put in my rainbow drops into this basket as well, and I'm just gonna, this is Cover FX as well, and I'm just gonna pop them on the top so they're beside each other. Okay, so that one is done. It's looking so much better. On to this one next. I have an abundance of products here. Okay, so the ones that I love the best are primer water. So the Smashbox primer water, absolutely love this. I have none left in this little sample one, so that can go. This one here, All Nighter Urban Decay, love that one. Mario Pedesco water, it just doesn't sit right with my skin. I tried to love it, as you can see, it just doesn't do my skin any good, so I'm gonna throw that one out. This one is my next favorite. This is the Rainforest of the Sea finishing spray or priming spray or hydrating mist, so that one, definitely love that. This one here is the L'Oreal Pore Film Primer. I'm actually going to keep this one because it's in a tube where it doesn't necessarily go off quick, and I feel like I want to test it out more. This one here is the Pixie by Petra Primer. I haven't actually tried this properly, so I'm going to keep that. This is the Primark vitamin primer, I'm gonna dump that because it's old. Just like this CC cream and this Rimmel primer, gonna dump them because they're old. This is the MAC strobe cream sample. I'm gonna keep this and try it out because it's only sample size. Then we have the Miss Sporty Instaglow foundation. I know this is old and it's full. I don't even know if I'll use it or not, but I have to dump this. This one here is the Smashbox. It has SPF 20 in it. I love this primer, so I'm gonna keep that one. Then this one is the Sleek mattifying primer. This one's gonna go, and this Cool Rose one is so old, so this has to go as well. So I'm gonna put my favorite ones on the top again, and that is looking way better as well. So the next ones that I'm gonna do are, these are blush, contours, highlighters. So I'll have a look in here, see what we can find that might be nice. This one is legit years old, so this one has to go. This one, absolutely love this, has to stay. This one, I love it, it's broken, the case is broken, but it has to stay. I love this one here, that has to stay. This one is a little bit yellowy, but it's actually brand new, so I'm gonna keep it. This one is nice as well, but it's kind of getting empty and I've had it for a long time, so I'm going to dump that. Gonna dump this one here. I never liked this one, to be honest. And these two here are Primark ones, and I'm going to keep them because they're kind of new, and they do offer nice shades. I think I actually might get rid of this one, but I'll keep this one. And this one here is a bronzer, and I'll keep that one as well. I'm gonna do the products that were like left over on the side, and I have this here. I absolutely love this product for traveling, and this highlighter is like one of the best highlighters, so I'm gonna just slip it in here because I never had room for it. And I have a big Hoola bronzer, and I'm gonna see if this fits in here too. Oh yeah, it does. I'll move these up a little bit. Now, so they all fit in, which is perfect. This banana powder from Primark, never liked it. It was the wrong colour, so that's going. And this is a colour palette from Sleek. I use this from college, so I scraped it as well, so I'm going to dump that one. So this one is looking so much better. Now I'm on to like face powders and stuff. So okay, so what do we have here? So I'm actually finishing up my Hoola bronzer, the small one, before I use my big one. So I like to keep it in here to kind of remind myself. Oh, I just got loads of stuff on my bed. That's gross. So I'm going to keep my Laura Mercier loose powder. I love that one. Primark one here has to go. This Primark setting powder has to go too. This one is so old. I'm not even sure, like, do you even remember this brand? Like, it's so old. And then my favorite powder at the minute is the Inglot one, so I'm gonna keep that one. This one has to go, it's so old. This one gives me like a major flashback, and like my thing looks so empty, but I think I'm just gonna get rid of this because it's just not living my best life. So I actually have room for this one in here, so I'm gonna pop that powder that was also in here. So this is looking extremely amazing right now. So yeah, I'm gonna pop these back in and I'll show you. Okay, so I've put them all back in. I have a free space back there, and just because I had a bit of room here, I actually put my contour sticks there as well, as long as with the highlighter, and I think it looks so much better than the before. Like, I'm obsessed with this. And because I took those out, I have some room in here too, so this one looks so much better as well. I think that looks, my heart is so happy looking at this. I just can't get over it. So the next drawer I'm moving on to is stuck open, so stuck closed. So I have all my eyelashes in here. I don't plan on actually getting rid of much of these, so I'm gonna leave that till last. And then I have like a big bunch of everything in here. I have extra cotton pads, Lush empties, I have palettes that are supposed to be organized but they just aren't. So I think I'm gonna do this really quickly. Okay, so I've took some of the things out and I've organized them in a little quicker way. So I have stood them all up here. They are falling down a little bit, but these are all the ones I'm definitely going to keep. So I'll just run through them quickly. I have the Anastasia Glow palette. I have the Sosu Herbal Bible. Carter Beauty, love this palette. I have the, what is this? Like the Kat Von D contour palette. I have Modern Renaissance, Soft Glam, they're from Anastasia. Then I have my Naked palette, which is the dark one. I have my Pippa palette, I have my NYX colourful one, and I have my MAC one. So they're all standing up there. I have big palettes that I haven't gone through yet. I have this palette here that I wanted to show you because I think it's amazing. So this is the Morphe blush palette. It's so nice. I wanted to open it for you because it doesn't give like a hint of what it is. Definitely going to keep that one there, so I'm going to pop it in here. Then I took out 4 palettes, well these 2 as well. These 2 here are really old and I didn't like that Primark one, so I'm going to dump them too. And then I took out 3 palettes here. So this one used to be one of my favourite palettes of all time. I've like hit pan on some of them. This is a contour palette from Revolution. I'm gonna dump that because I have my other one now. This blush one is so old, but it's so pretty, isn't it? Like, I thought I needed to give it some like love before I dump it, but it's so pretty and it's like barely used. Like, why didn't I not use these ones? But have to get rid of it because it's just so old. And then this one is basically the other contour palette, but it's actually just a cream version. So I don't like cream contour that much, so I'm gonna dump it because cream contour in pans like that go off really quickly. So I'm gonna dump that one. Then I have this Primark palette here. Didn't really like it. It just looks like mud on your face. So I'm gonna dump that one as well. I have packaging from that lipstick I told you about, like the OK Baby merch. I think this is beautiful. I'm gonna dump this though, even though I love her still. And then I have a beauty blender sponge that I'm gonna keep. So I'm gonna keep this one because I can. I also have loads of Lush empties here. Like, these ones are like small jars. If you want like a Lush empties video, I actually have more of these downstairs. I could 100% do these for you before I bring them back to the store when like Lush stores open, because I've been waiting to return all these pots, but I haven't, just because of the lockdowns. So if you want like a Lush empties haul, let me know. I also have these little palettes here. So this is the Nudes palette and the Ultimate Edit palette. This NYX palette just isn't my, like, I'm gonna get rid of it because it's just not my vibe. It's actually like brand new, I think, which is kind of sad. And then this one here, I might give it to someone. I might give it to my mum, so I'll leave this aside. So in here we have my Carnival palette, which I love, Jaclyn Hill palette, which everyone in the world loves, and I have my, I forget what this is even called. It's like the James Charles palette. And underneath this one, if I can get at it, I have 2 more. So I have a Morphe palette, which I love. I'm gonna put that back here and put this one back here. And then this number 7 palette, I actually never liked it, so I'm gonna get rid of that one as well. So I have actually loads of space back here now. So I'm going to put my eyelashes, once I've done them, in here. And my Lush empties just here. So yeah. We're just going to pop my Lush empties here. In a nice way, not like the last time I put them. So they look way better like that. I also have some little mirrors in here, travel size mirrors. They all have like lids that open, except this one here. So I'm going to dump this one, and this one's brand new. I got it this Christmas. So I'm just going to pop them in here like that. So yeah, eyelashes now. So I've actually took everything out. I'm keeping a lot of these. A lot of them are actually brand new, so I'm popping them in. And like all my eyelashes are either Sasumi or like I have like one set of Disney Primark ones. These are the ones I'm not keeping. So there's false nails and then there's individual ones that are so old, so I'm not keeping those. But yeah, this looks a lot better. It's not overflowing. I'll pop it in here. I've put my extra pads in here and I put my little sponge in here, so it does look way better when you're like looking at it. So I've just finished up everything in there. So that was basically it. The whole thing is decluttered. I have a giant bag of trash now. That's pretty much all for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want part 1, remember that it's the first link in the description. Thank you so much for coming along and decluttering. I know this was a super long video, but thank you if you made it to the end. And I'll see you soon with a brand new video. That's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely.